from Group A, from Verona High School, Morgan Rawlings and Vienna Theobald.
Hello everyone, my name is Morgan Rawlings and this is Brianna Theobald.
Confucius was born in 551 BC in the state of Lu. He lived during the Chao dynasty, which is an era known for its moral laxity. Later in his life, he wandered through many different states, giving advice to the rulers of each state. The last few years of his life he spent back in Lu, where he devoted himself to teaching. Confucius' writings deal primarily with individual morality and ethics and the proper exercise of political power by the rulers. Confucianism is a code of conduct to live your life, and it has a tremendous impact on how the Chinese live their lives, with a great influence in Chinese government, education, and attitudes toward correct personal behavior and the individual duties to society. The beliefs of Confucianism are Li, which includes ritual, propriety, and etiquette; Xiao, which is love within the family, piety; Yi, which is righteousness; Xin, honesty and trustworthiness; Zhen, which is humaneness towards others; and Cheng, loyalty to the state. Li is ritual, originally signified to sacrifice in a religious ceremony. In Confucianism, the term was soon extended to include secular ceremonial behavior before being used to refer to the propriety or politeness. Confucius himself tried to revive the etiquette of earlier dynasties, but following his death, he himself became regarded as the great authority of ritual behavior. Xiao, which is piety, is considered among those greatest of virtues and must be shown towards both the living and the dead. There are specific relationships that are to be respected. These are called the five cardinal relationships, which is ruler to subject, father and son, husband and wife, elder and younger brother, and respect among friends. Specific duties were prescribed to each of the participants in these sets of relationships. Such duties were also extended to the dead, where the living stood as sons to the deceased person. This led to the worship of ancestors. E, which is righteousness. Confucius taught his students about righteousness. He wanted his students to always behave according to the religion. Xin is honesty and trustworthiness. In order to trust, you must first start with honesty. A person must be honest with themselves before they can be honest with others. This in turn creates a feeling of trust. Zhen. Confucius was concerned with people's individual development, which took place within the context of human relationships. Ritual and piety are the ways in which one should act towards others from an underlying attitude of humaneness. Confucius' concept of humaneness is probably best expressed in the Confucian version of the Golden Rule, phrased in the negative: do not do to others what you would not like them to do to you. Cheng, loyalty is the equivalent of piety between ruler and minister. It was particularly relevant to the social class to which most of Confucius' students belonged, because the only way for an ambitious young scholar to make his way in the Confucian world was to enter a ruler's civil service. Loyalty was often ignored by the higher social class in China. In later ages, however, emphasis was placed more on the obligations of the rule to the ruler and less on the ruler's obligation to the ruled. Now we're going to show you where Confucius and the modern world